Welcome back to Messy and Beautiful. I'm Sarah Jane. Thanks for joining me today for another video. I am doing a haul from Disneyland Paris. I went to Disneyland Paris early November with my friend Lisa, who is also crafty and a planner, and one of her friends Charlotte, and I had the best time ever. The best time ever. I was absolutely exhausted when we got home. I feel like I could have slept for a whole week. We did every ride that you could possibly imagine. We saw the Halloween decorations, we saw the Christmas decorations being put up, we saw the parade, we saw the fireworks twice. Like, we smashed Disneyland. We saw shows, like, it was just amazing. I did all the big roller coasters, we did character spotting. Like, I smashed Disneyland with my friends and it was the best time. And I've got like a bag of goodies of things that I bought while I was there, including this lovely shopping bag, which I'm so glad I got this colour because they had them in different colours, and like the size I needed with this one. So, you know, it's just like it was meant to be. I was meant to have this shopping bag. Anyway, so I've got a whole bag full of stuff to show you, various different things. I will put it on the floor and go through it. Now, while I was there, I did buy some gifts for my kids. So I bought Holly a Little Mermaid Ariel cuddly toy, and I bought Charlotte a classic Mickey Mouse. I haven't got them in the shed because they've got them in their bedroom. When we got to the first hotel, so we stayed in King's Cross the night before to get the Eurostar the next day, Lisa and Charlotte had done little gifts, and so had I. So the first thing is, perhaps I'll show you what I got them first. So I got them each a little Disney Princess colouring book to do on the train, and it was just from Tesco's, but it's got loads of different Disney pictures in it, and I thought it'd be fun to do on the train. But we sat with someone who was very grown up, and a pack of colour pencils for us all to share that I haven't even opened, so I think I'm going to donate these to charity. But yeah, we sat with this really grown up, sensible looking man, so I think we were all a bit like, I'm not going to get the colouring book out because, you know, there's us in our Disney t-shirts and our Disney outfits with our princess colouring books. I was like, I think we were all feeling a little bit self-conscious at the time. But we did play a Disney like 4 in a row game that was really good fun, and that passed the time a little bit as well, that Charlotte turned up with. But yeah, I think I made myself 3 different Disney t-shirts, and I made Lisa t-shirts for her birthday as well. I'm wearing it, so I can't show you it, because I'm still going to wear it because it just says Disneyland 2023 on it. Maybe I'll take a picture and I'll put a picture in now. Anyway, so then Charlotte got us a little present each, and she got us an ear clip. So this is for our Disney ears. And again, I've given my Disney ears to my daughter now, so I don't have them, but I'll put a picture in. This is really handy because if you're wearing your ears and then you go on a ride, you can clip your ears to your bag quite simply by wrapping that around it and clicking it together. And it was such a good idea, and I never would have thought of it. And now I've got a lovely little strip of Ariel stuff that I could probably get away with wearing as a bracelet, you know, if I wanted to. So yeah, that was a little gift from Charlotte, which was lovely. And we just did little tiny gifts, but Lisa, being Lisa, loves a gift, and she loves shopping for people and making things for people. She's very crafty, and so she did us little goodie bags. So she got us each a snack bag, and she's put our initial on the front in the Disney font with like a rainbow thing. Mine's still got some snacks in here. The reason it's still got snacks in here is because I've left it in my shed, and I think I'm actually just going to use it as a snack bag for my shed. And actually I've got a packet of Pound Plastics next to me, so they are going straight in there. But this is a perfect size for like going for a day out or something to stick. You can even like hook it on your handbag because it's got the little hook on it. But yeah, I'm going to start. I really love this. I really, really love it. I appreciate I've waved it around a lot. But it's got all the like Letterman like letters on it as well. And I don't know if Lisa made this or if she bought it and then just added the S. But either way, it is beautiful. And I really love it. Really love it. Then she did us a little goodie bag. Look, and she's even personalised the goodie bags. How sweet is that? And it's got all sorts in here. The first thing that I pulled out was this, and inside it has a when you wish upon a star little wish, and it's to tie the bracelet around your wrist thing until it breaks. And so mine is now a bit pink because I've been wearing it since Disneyland and I haven't taken it off because I do actually do these things whenever I get one. But yeah, so that was kind of the first thing. There's loads in here, absolutely loads. Look, little Friends Are Magic decoration that can go up in my shed. Love it. Super cute. Then she made us a pen each. She even picked my colours, look. So she's made this pen and it's got little gems and it looks all sparkly. And then she's added a little 2023 charm and a little castle on it too, which is so cute. I haven't actually tried it as a pen. I'm assuming it's working and it's all okay. Let's get my little block of paper out. This is what I use this paper for, really. It's just testing pens. That's quite nice. It's just like a biro. Like, what is it? A twist close. It's a twist close, isn't it? Yeah, there. Like, very cute. Like, I actually quite like the feel of those as well. It's a good, like, fidget pen. So, but don't pull it all apart by... Oh, you twist the top. You twist the top to get it... Oh, that's much easier. There we go. All right, look at me and my lack of pen knowledge. Anyway. Then she did us a Disney Castle vinyl. Look at this. How cute. That's going in my memory book. And it's all in the rainbow colours. I'm still so excited. I feel like I'm still there. Then she got us some little Disney trip stickers that she's made. Oh, that one looks like it's got wet. That's a shame. Like, but it's still very cute. I'm still going to use it. And I'm still going to use that. 100 Years of Wonder. Because, of course, the Disney 100 is starting, or has been on, is starting. Then, what else? There's a little pack of, oh yeah, these little Starbucks coffee stickers. Look how cute. So there's Belle, which is Lisa's favourite princess. Cinderella, which was Charlotte's favourite princess. And Ariel, who is my favourite princess. I love those stickers. I just think they're brilliant. And I think I'm actually going to use them in my planner. Then she got us a little ornament each of our favourite Disney princess. Like, she's just so generous. I can't believe she did all of this for us. It's just unreal. Then there's like a little planner charm, which is another little castle and a little star and a green ball on it. I feel like she knows me so well. And then there's a little Ariel, like, what do you call it? They remind me of like the things, you know, people put on their Crocs, like one of those. Like, but she's got a flat back, so I can stick her to anything, which is awesome. And then I think probably the best, most sensible purchase, but also the best because it's just amazing, was the lanyard she got me. Look at this. Look how beautiful this is. And it's the Little Mermaid all the way down. And it's got loads of images from the Little Mermaid on it. And we all had one in our favourite princesses. And then that's the image on the back, which is just beautiful. And then that's our ticket inside. So every time you were going to the parks or whatever, just put this around your wrist. And then if they, you know, you need to scan in anything, you just tap your card. So that was such a good purchase. I never would have thought of buying myself. And I absolutely adore it. And it is going to get hung up in my shed. I'm debating whether to take out my magic pass and put it in my memory book. But I think I might leave it in here just because it will always make me think of that's what I used it for. Until next time I go, maybe I'll use this next time. So that's my little haul from Lisa, which is just amazing. I love these. I'm still smiling from ear to ear. I had such a good time. And also, when am I going next? Because that's my next question. Right, so now on to my shopping. I was really good, right? So Charlotte started shopping practically the minute we got there. She loves a cuddly toy. Lisa was looking for pins. She sort of bought a few bits and pieces. And I didn't really shop. And then on the Thursday, which was our last night there, Lisa went back to the hotel early because she was just so exhausted. And Charlotte and I stayed out, and then I think by then the floodgates had opened, because then I started shopping properly rather than just buying a few bits and pieces. So, the things I got... Oh, I'll show you the bits we got from the hotel as well. Right, so when we got to the hotel and we checked in, we stayed at the Cheyenne. And look at this envelope. So, our tickets had like Lisa's name and stuff in the top corner and our booking, and this is what our booking was in. And I was like, I'm really sorry, can I have another envelope? And he looked at me a bit weird, and I was like, please, can I have another envelope, like one of those? And he's like, just a blank one. I'm like, yeah, just a blank one. So he gave me this envelope, and then, oh yeah, there's something else that Lisa got us in here too that I forgot about, but I put them in here for safekeeping. I didn't want them to get squashed. So there's like some Disney princess, like create your own princess face stickers, which I think are really fun. I've got to keep them away from Holly. Yeah, so I was like, oh, can I have this envelope? And he was like, yeah, if you want one. And I was like, yes, I do. Yes, I do. So then we were given, if I can find them, because I've got all sorts of bits of paper and stuff in here just that I've been like hoarding from the trip. He was like, do you want some stickers? We were like, yeah. And he gave us like 3 stickers each. I was like, oh my God, that is the coolest thing ever. Like, and I was like, I'm way too excited about the fact that he's given us stickers. Yeah, and I've kept like my ticket for the RER and stuff to get us there. And it's just bits of paper really. But there were, in the hotel room, of course, everything is like cowboy themed. So I literally just picked up anything that had like the hotel on it, because I thought it'd be good for my like post Disney journal. Oh bugger, I'm knocking stuff on the floor. And then there were also colouring sheets for the kids. So I took some of those too. I think that was on our last day. I was like, do you know what? I'm just going to take them, because if I don't use them, it doesn't matter. But I've got them to add into my journal. So that's kind of all the paper paraphernalia. But yeah, everything in the hotel was this themed. And in the hotel room, they even had, and yes, I am this sad, that they had one of the cups. I think Lisa and I both took some cups. I think Lisa took the box of tissues. There was a thing of, like shampoo and conditioner. So we took one each every day, and I gave mine to Holly. But look, how cute are they? Like, I don't know if I'm going to put them in my journal or not, or just use them as cups yet. But it was just so I've got loads of this Hotel Cheyenne business. And I did keep one of my Starbucks cups because, you know, Christmas Starbucks. Again, for journaling purposes. So that's kind of the paraphernalia type stuff that I collected. I am just going to put those to one side so they don't get squished. So then on to my shopping. Now, I was really good for the first couple of days, and I really did not buy very much at all until the last day. And then I think I bought a few bits on like day 2. And then by day 4, I get myself a mug and I think maybe a Christmas decoration, because I've got quite a few Disney decorations anyway. And the longer we were there, kind of the shopping list got longer and longer and longer. And then I think because I was buying stuff for the kids, and I was buying this and I was buying that, and I was left alone with Charlotte without Lisa, who was the big spender of the group. When you think I'm bad, like at Disneyland, I don't think she's like this normally, but when she was at Disneyland, she went absolutely nuts. Bought all the cuddlies, and like presents for everybody. I was just like, oh, do you know what? Like, she's spending some money. I've got the money. I'm going to spend some money. And because I did save up for this trip. So I've treated myself quite a bit. So the things that I got, the first things that I got was just some postcards. And the reason I got the postcards was because I wanted the pictures, again, for my journal. Because I absolutely love that. Look at that, with all the characters on the front of it. And I know I could have just printed a picture off the internet, but I was like, I love the fact that I actually bought it there. And I can use it as like a journaling card in my Disney notebook. Then I was quite insistent that I was going to buy a mug, and this was one of the last things I bought. I can't remember which order I bought anything in now. It's been a few weeks since we got back, but I got myself a Chip and Dale mug. They had classic Mickey of this in red, and they had classic Minnie in pink, and Stitch. And I'm not really a big Stitch fan, so I was like, oh, I'll buy Mickey. And I was like, but if I buy Mickey, I feel like I've got to buy Minnie as well. And I was like, actually, I don't have anything with Chip and Dale on it. Like, I've got a Mickey mug that I use quite a lot anyway. So I was like, I really like this. So I bought myself a Chip and Dale mug. Just for something a little bit different. So obviously my princess of choice is Ariel, and there was hardly any Ariel stuff anywhere, which, considering they had the Little Mermaid release last year, I would have thought there'd be more, but I think it's because of that there wasn't like the classic Ariel. There's hardly any Alice stuff either, but she's probably a bit outdated now, so I couldn't find really a lot of stuff for like my princesses, so I kind of had to go away from what I would normally buy. I do always buy a fridge magnet. I bought some fridge magnets last time I went to Disneyland Paris, so I thought I'd get another one. And I started off by buying this one because it had all the parks on it and stuff, and I thought it was really cool. And then they also had this one, and I was debating about this one, but this was one of those things of like, I love the little character accents, so it's got like all the little bows and things on it. And I was like, one for the shed, one for the house. So that's what I'm going to do. I don't know which way around yet. I think that one's probably going to go in the house and that one's going to go in the shed, because I think that'll fit better on my like planner car or something. But yeah, so I've got 2 magnets. Now, I was looking for a key ring, and I bought this key ring because I couldn't find the one I wanted, and we looked in like every single shop. So I bought this key ring with like Mickey and the castle on it. I was just like, this is so cute. I really love it. And it's classic Disney, and it's quite a well-made keyring, and I like the fact that it's got the hook on the end as well. And like, these things aren't, you know, they're not overly expensive, but they're not cheap either. And you could spend an absolute fortune there quite easily. They also had a real lack of like stationery as well. They had hardly any notebooks, hardly any pens, colouring sets, anything like that. And I think it's because they had all the Christmas like paraphernalia out. So because of that, it took away from perhaps their other selection. So that was the only thing. I was really looking for Disney stationery, but didn't find anything I wanted. So I bought that keyring, and then I think Lisa might have found this. But we went into the shop in the hotel, and they had the keyring, and I was like, do you know what? I've been looking for this for like 3 days. I'm going to get it. So it's just got a little leather strap on it, and it says Disneyland Paris, and it's got Mickey with an S. And they had all the different letters, but the only letters they had left were the ones that people don't have, like, that aren't very popular. There was no H's, there was no C's, like, there was no S's, no E's, no L's, like, all the commonly used letters for the start of names. So I looked everywhere, and I was like, do you know what, I've already bought a keyring. I was like, but I've been looking for this, so I'm going to get it. So I got that one. Then I started down the pin rabbit hole. I did find something that was Alice, and it's the animation series. And I looked everywhere for the Ariel animation series, but they did not have it. They had Alice, Snow White, and one of the others. Maybe Aurora. And I was like, do you know what? Alice is close to my heart because of my wedding. So I'm gonna get this one. So that was the one I bought. And then this chip one that I hadn't seen anywhere else in the park, and there were like 2 of them on the shelves, and this is Lisa's favourite Disney film, and we'd been to see it recently at the cinema, and I picked it up and I was like, shall I just buy her it as like a birthday present? And I was like, the trouble is, I don't know if she's actually going to want it or not, and I don't want to just buy her it and then be like, oh, here's another pin to add to your collection, because obviously when you've got a pin collection, you've only got a limited space on whatever you put them on. So I picked up 2 of them just in case, because they were the last 2 on the shelves. And I handed her one, and she did end up buying it. And I was like, do you know what? I think it's really cute. And I love tea, don't I? So I bought myself one. And then I did find an Ariel thing. It is Ursula, but these pins are massive as well. Like, you expect an enamel pin to be about this big, but these are massive. But I have got Ursula as well. So I ended up with 3 pins when I didn't intend on buying any. I wanted some little ones to put on my lanyard, but these are going to be way too heavy for that. So they are going to just go in my pin collection, which is now a growing collection. And probably my most favourite thing that I bought, that I completely stumbled across on my way to the till. They were like in the queue, you know, like they have at Primark, where they've got loads of that trying to get you to spend more money. Well, it worked for me at Disneyland because I found a load of patches. and I found a flounder patch. So I was like, having that, because that's going on my pinny. So you might remember that I unboxed like an apron, like a denim apron, and I'm going to put all my patches on it. So I thought I'd add this to my apron, and it's probably my favourite purchase out of all of it, if I'm completely honest. So then the last thing, which is also one of my favourite things that I got, was a Christmas decoration. Because like I say, I do have Christmas decorations already. And I managed to find an Ariel one and its animations. And look how cute is that? And she's sitting in like a little glass bauble. It's got a green ribbon on it. And Lisa said she bought one and she was going to cut the like ribbon off and just have it as an ornament in her room, in her shed. I don't know if I'm going to put mine out for Christmas first and then see how I feel, but I think it probably will be an all year round kind of thing. But I really love it, and I love the animation series. It's absolutely one of my favourites. But yeah, so that's like my haul from Disneyland. I ended up with a lot of stuff, but a lot of little bits rather than, you know, like the usual planner stationery type stuff. And I was just around collecting bits of paper most of the time. I've got like bags of things with the Mickey head on. And yes, we did try the Mickey snacks. So I had a Mickey beignet, a Mickey cake pop and a Mickey pizza. And the Mickey pizza was amazing. I liked the other two things, but the pizza was the one for me. But I'm a savoury person. I rode the 4 big rides. We saw shows. We met characters. Oh, that was the other thing I forgot to show you. I am that sad that we did queue up. And I did meet Minnie Mouse. And I met Mickey Mouse as well in his house, which was really cool. And I've got their autographs to put in my book. And I'm gutted I didn't get any more. I used this notebook from Simply Gilded because it's got all the different colours on it. And I'm gutted I didn't get any more. But at the same time, the queues for the characters, I was just like, do you know what? I'd rather spend my time queuing for rides than for characters. But we had lunch at Waltz. We had lunch at the Bistro Chez Remy. And the food was really good. Really, really good. Particularly at Waltz. That was amazing. I'd happily go back again. And yes, those meals were a little bit more money. But when we'd had like kind of on the go food up until that point, it was amazing to sit down and have a nice meal in the warm, like just rest your feet and all of that stuff. Yeah, I did all the big roller coasters. Like, we went on Peter Pan twice. We went on the Ratatouille ride 3 times because a lot of people were watching the parade at one point, so there were no queues for anything because we were like, well, we've seen it, so we can just go on some more rides. And I just had the best time. And I even thinking about it, I'm still absolutely exhausted. But my God, was it worth it? And I'm totally ready to go back. Or start saving for Florida, which is one of my dreams, is to take my kids to Florida. So that's going to be one of my financial goals, I think. Anyway, I'm rambling on about my trip, but I hope you enjoyed this video. And if you did, can you hit the subscribe button down below? Thank you very much for joining me. Take care, everyone. Bye.